All right, first of all, I just want to say I'm sorry if the order of the previous bunch of videos is all wacky. I ended up publishing them all like at the same exact time, and it just put them in whatever order. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I have no idea. But they're all kind of in a random order, although I numbered them just because I want it to be in order whether or not it makes a difference or not. It doesn't. They're all random, but I just like it that way. So sorry about that. From now on, they're all just going to be in chronological order as I record them. And also thank you for all of the, really nice, encouraging comments I've received. You know who you are if you're someone who has sent me a message or left a comment. There are a few people who have done that, and it just means a lot because I don't know. I don't fully know why I'm doing this, and I question it, I guess. There's a voice in my head that questions it. There are people who also leave negative comments and things like that. I've received a lot of, hate comments on the internet before, so it can be a little bit scary for sure. And so the positive, encouraging, supportive comments really go a long way. I don't take those for granted like that. Those mean a lot, and I always want to focus on the people who I am helping. I guess not helping, but the people who are getting it, who are relating, who are appreciating it. It's like at a show when we play shows. If I see that like all the people over there are not interested in whatever we're doing, no matter how hard I try to entertain, but there's like one person sitting here that's just like really vibing out, or someone who got up and actually started dancing, I will spend my time with that person because that person gets it. They appreciate it. They are willing to free themselves and just let go and have a good time, and I feel that, if one person's enjoying, I will try to focus my energy on positivity there instead of the negativity wherever else, because I've just learned that's the smartest way to look at it. Anyway, thank you if you're someone who let me know that you're enjoying these videos. Thank you. I do plan on continuing to just record when I feel the inspiration to do so. I will say this morning, you could probably tell I'm a lot more like chipper, a lot snappier from the top here, and I probably don't look as tired as I normally do. Sleepy, I guess. And that is because I woke up a while ago. This coffee is actually almost done. I had to get up, and first thing I had to do was answer all these questions for this PR campaign that we're putting together. They needed a bunch of questions answered just about our process and our songwriting and what the song's about and blah blah blah, like all this kind of stuff. So I've been writing those answers and filling out that form, and that was definitely like a priority. It's been a priority the last couple days, and I just like have had a hard time getting to it, and it got to this point where like I just woke up, I had some motivation to do it, and so I just kind of tried to put my head down and get through it, and it's done now. I just have to collect some links together with photos and with photos, audio files, music videos, things like that. So yeah, I've got I've got enough energy right now. For some reason, maybe because this is almost done. But yeah, I think it's been really hard to get to it the last few days. Like I said, it's been a priority for a couple days now. It's like top of my list. In fact, I'm gonna go into my list. Go into my list. Check that off. Oh, that feels good. Solid. Good start. Good start to the day, man. We're being productive. Checking things off the list. There's a bunch of people I need to text back. That's the other thing. Ah, man. You ever just like not answer people because you just don't have the emotional energy or like mental capacity to do it, but then like you're just like you fully intend on responding as soon as you can, but also like in that moment you just can't do it, so you like let it sit, but then like that same week like 6 other people text you random stuff and you kind of treat them all the same way like that, and then you get like 35 unread messages. Because when that happens to me, I'd already have anxiety, and like seeing right now I've got 21 unread texts, which I've seen people with like hundreds, right? Hundreds, and I don't know how you can get through it with hundreds of unread texts. That would stress me out so much. I really try to keep it clean. I do the same thing with emails. But I put everyone on a list. I'm gonna check off those boxes. It's going to feel amazing, and I'm gonna sit there going, well, that was easy. That wasn't that hard. I could have done that. I also didn't record as soon as I woke up because I had to charge this light. There's actually a light here that makes it so you can see me better. That is my only piece of tech equipment besides actually recording on a camera. My only piece of tech, here I'll turn it off so you can see. My only piece of tech is this light, which is now obviously really dark. So my phone is buzzing too. I'm gonna move it over. I don't know if it's getting in your way, but yeah, God, my brain feels like it's moving really fast right now, and it's hard to keep up. I don't know if that's obvious, but let me just take a moment. Let me take a moment to just... Let's all take a moment. Wherever you are, take a moment. This is not a guided meditation or anything, but like just breathe. Take 3 or 4 really deep breaths and how's that for riveting content? Man. Yeah, I feel good about starting the day checking something off. That feels good. I think the reason it's been so hard to get to this task that has been sitting at the top of my list for the last couple days, all weekend, honestly, is the damn phone. You know, it's when I go to work for several days in a row, and I'm working 7 hours a day. Like just now I did 4 days in a row at the coffee shop. And it's not like it's not hard work or anything. It's just it's energy draining work. Like it's talking to a lot of people all day. And like I love the job. I really genuinely have no problems with it at all. It's just that at the end of the day I am tired from like talking to people and I want to just rest. And so after 4 days you get a day off. It's like all I want to do is decompress, and unfortunately the way that I guess I'll just talk about yesterday, for example. The way it came up for me, as much as my intention was to have like a good productive, not even productive, but like healthy decompression kind of day. The way it came up was just kind of like pacing around the apartment, just like lazy, really slow morning, really lazy to like do anything, like and a lot of just screen time on my phone, just scrolling or you know, I don't even know, like it's nothing. It's just endless nothing. Like scrolling is literally endless. There's no objective, like you're never going to get to the end. Think about this. You will never get to the end of the feed, of the thread. Like it's literally endless. It will continue to just generate forever. You're never going to get to the bottom of TikTok. Instagram, like it will suck your whole life away. It's crazy. And you know, we make excuses, you know, we make excuses like we like the, you know, the humor, the comedy, we're learning stuff, there's inspiration, there's blah blah blah, all these great things, and that's not wrong. There is those things. There are those things, but that's got to be like 5% of what you're actually consuming into your brain is actually beneficial to you. The rest of it is absolute trash. The rest of it is just useless bullshit, and it sucks your life away. It sucks your whole day away. Like there's like great. You got some inspiration, you found some funny things, you sent them to some friends, you saw some cats, they were really cute. Honestly, I see cats on my Instagram all the time. I have cats, I love cats. I've learned to love them even more since having them and since seeing them on social media all the time. But for all the rest of the nonsense that I take into my brain looking at Instagram, I could have been playing guitar, I could have been doing I could have been outside. Even just being outside, like being present in real life, like real life, genuine real life. Like real life has an end. Real life actually means something. It actually matters in some way. It actually has like this value because it is over eventually, right? If that makes sense. As opposed to the internet, the screen, it's just a piece of glass with a light inside it, and it just scrolls forever. It literally means nothing. My cats are scratching the wires now. But like, it was upsetting to me because at the end of the day yesterday, I realized like I don't know where my day went, right? Like, what happened here? What happened? I feel so caught in it sometimes, and even in the middle of the day, at like 2 o'clock, I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do, and I feel like I can't spend the whole day sitting on my phone. You know, I have to make some content. I have to post something, you know, for my business, which is my band. That has to be done. That's fine, you know. But like, it's so easy for it to become so much more than this tool for sharing my art and my creativity and my project, and connecting with fans, you know, around the world. Like, it's a beautiful tool until it becomes this terrible, scary fucking thing that just like ruins your life. Like, you know, I had this beautiful moment yesterday where the sun sets like right behind the buildings outside there on my balcony. I can sit out there and watch the sun go down. And I made myself a latte. I went out there, sat down, had a cigarette and a coffee, and just like, it was the one moment where I feel like I really was just present with the world and real life. And I was sitting there like, I wish I could just make this permeate the whole rest of my day. This feeling that I have right now as I sit here, I wish this would just trickle into everything else. But I don't always know how to do that. And I think it starts with cutting down on the screen time, on the phone, on the like, it's the damn phone, man. It's gotta go. It's terrible. So terrible. It can be so good and so productive, and it's so terrible. And the irony is like, this is on YouTube, you know, and that's, you know, again, another platform. Same thing. I don't even know. I don't have any of the answers. You know, I'm not gonna pretend like I do. But all I know is I feel like for me personally, especially like yesterday, I spent way too much time on my phone, and I'd really like to not do that. That's all. That's all I got. It's as simple as that. There's nothing more really to this. The only thought is like, too much phone. I want to not be on my phone so much. So and I invite you to try to do the same, because I bet you do the same thing. I bet you veg out and scroll for hours, doom scroll. The thing is, you're never going to get to the end of it. It'll just keep going. It'll just keep going. And before you know it, you're going to be old. Life will have gone by, and how's that any different than, well, before you know it, it's 7 o'clock at night and your whole day's gone by, you didn't even realize? How's that any different than, well, now you're 80 years old and your whole life went by? It's like, think about it, you know. It's kind of, it'll freak you out if you really think about it. It's so dangerous. And on that positive note, I'm gonna go have some breakfast. Got work later. I hope everyone out there has a really beautiful day. Wherever you are, enjoy your life. Get out there, touch the grass, touch a tree, touch a rock, just go out into the world and touch stuff, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, of course, respectfully. Sounds weird. I shouldn't have said that. Engage with real life. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All right, I'll talk to you later. See you guys.